Hi, this is Gillian Pearce, Living in Flow video number 11, I think. And I'm actually in a very public place here, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. I'm down on the prom in Brighton, and there's lots of people walking around talking into their phones and talking to their dogs and their kids. So we'll see. So I'm doing an update, having returned from 5 lovely days in Cornwall, which were really what my idea picture of living in flow would be like. We basically had breakfast in the morning, left the house, and then just went wherever we fancied, explored lots of little side roads, found lots of coves and beaches that weren't even on the map, had meals when we fancied it, wherever we were. So it was lovely, it was very relaxing, and I love that sense of adventure in places that I don't know. And while I was there, I was hoping to get some clarity about the flight formula and whether to join or not. And they really needed an answer by Friday, and Saturday had come and I still hadn't spoken to John about it. So Saturday afternoon, John and I had a conversation, and I think he was just totally confused by the whole thing, which isn't surprising because I was confused by the whole thing. And his thought really was just, well, if you want to go, why don't you go? But that was sort of the $1,000,000 question. Do I actually want to go? Driving back from there to the B&B from the house, I actually felt some clarity and thought, yeah, actually, I'd like to do this. I think I will go. But then a couple of hours later, I was feeling differently about it again, and I just wasn't sure. And that was that, really. When we got back to Brighton, there was an email from Asher saying that they really needed to know because they needed to book the accommodation, and could we have a conversation on Tuesday, it would have been. So again, I remembered that Michael Neal had written something about decision making that I found really helpful, so I decided to look for that on Tuesday morning, and I found that and read it. And basically the idea behind that was that decisions actually make themselves. They just, things happen or don't happen. I don't know that necessarily helped literally at that time, but then I went off reading some stuff by Tom Morks, who's one of the people, Tom Mork is actually, I think his name is, who's going to be involved. And through reading that, my mind just settled down again, and I just thought, yeah, I'll go. I'll just go. This will be fun. I'll enjoy it, and no more, no less than that. Then I noticed there was an email from Asha saying she couldn't make the time we'd arranged, and she was on Skype now, and could we speak quickly now? So that sort of threw me again. Wasn't expected. So I then went on the call, and she said, I made up my mind, and it was like, well, I had, but now I'm on the call, I'm not really sure. And in the end, I just decided I would go because that's what I decided earlier, even though I didn't feel I had any clarity, really. So that was that. And then yesterday morning, I woke up and all hell broke loose, really. I just felt really, really anxious. Not so much about whether I should go or not go, just, I don't know, I just felt really anxious. And the obvious way out of it was to just turn around and say, actually, I'm not going to go after all, change my mind, because I knew that would sort of take the stress away, or it seemed like that would take the stress away. But I knew that actually it was just my thinking again that was making this into such a big deal. And I didn't really feel that it was going to make that huge a difference, whether I go or don't go. Life will go on. But it felt big, and in the end, just to find some sort of relief, I then sent an email basically saying, sorry to keep messing you about, but I've changed my mind again. I don't really feel clear, and so I won't come. And then yesterday evening, I got an email back from Jason saying he's really sorry to hear that, and he's really looking forward to me going. And with no pressure, the group are getting together for the first time online on Monday, and if I wanted to attend that just to see how I felt when I was actually around the other people, that'd be really good. No pressure to sign up, change my mind, whatever. So that's actually midnight on my time on Monday. So I may or may not go to that. I don't know really. It's if I just stay in the moment and just stay with the decision I make to go when I make it, that's fine. But a whole load of thinking kicks in, and then I just feel a whole load of anxiety. So I'm just watching the whole thing going on, really, and we'll let you know come Monday whether I've changed my mind or not. Have a great day. Bye.